Hey, what's going on, guys? Siam here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to farm 4 different airdrops in a single route while utilizing gas rebates to make sure you're not paying many fees. Alright, so we're going to need Ethereum on the optimism chain. So you can see I've got 1.6 ETH here, and we're going to be utilizing different platforms today in order to build volume and a on-chain history on these different platforms. So how we're going to do this is first we're going to go to Bungee Exchange. So Bungee Exchange is a tokenless bridge that received $12 million of funding. So when projects receive this substantial amount of funding, it's a sign that they're pretty much guaranteed to airdrop. The reason being that the investors into the project need to receive an ROI on their investment. So they've invested into the seed and pre-seed and strategic rounds. And then when they do eventually release a token, those investors will be able to get an allocation, sell the token, and then receive a benefit from their investments. All right, so we're going to go to Bungee Exchange. And what we can actually see here is so this post by 0x Welfare, shout out to him. On Bungee Exchange, there's actually a rebate currently going on. So when you're bridging from Optimism to Arbitrum, you'll get a 85% rebate on your bridging fees. Yeah, so if we head across to Bungee Exchange and we do ETH on Optimism to ETH on Arbitrum, I'm going to bridge 1.65. And we can actually view the 7 routes here. So there's Across, which is the cheapest, but also there's Stargate. So Stargate is a bit more expensive. You will receive 1.644 ETH in this case instead of 1.649 ETH. So it is more expensive and the gas fees are a bit higher. But by utilizing Stargate, it's going to trigger a layer 0 transaction. So I'm going to do that today. And you can see here it's a $13 bridge fee, but 85% of that will be rebated in the form of OP tokens. So essentially we're paying the gas fee, which is $1.30, and we're probably paying about $2 worth of bridging fees after the rebates. So it is very inexpensive to farm at the moment while these rebates are going on, and you can take advantage of that in order to build a significant amount of volume on both, in this case, layer 0, utilizing Stargate. If you didn't already know, Stargate is layer 0's flagship product. So by doing transactions through Stargate and with volume, so doing like a substantial amount of money, you're definitely going to qualify for your layer 0 airdrop. So while we wait for that to bridge across, the next project we're going to use to bridge is it dBridge? Yeah, so dBridge. So dBridge, we're going to bridge from Arbitrum to Optimism, and dBridge actually have their own fee rebate here. So DLN fees will be rebated in OP tokens to your Optimism wallet within 2 weeks. So when you use the dBridge bridge, you'll receive a rebate on those tokens. So that's gone through now. So you can see I've got that balance on Arbitrum. So we're going to bridge, I'm going to do 1.64. And you can see I'm going to get a rebate here, and it's 0 gas as well because I'm getting a rebate there too. So really cheap to go ahead. Switch to Arbitrum. And I'm paying 43 cents of gas. And man, if you look at the difference, I'm sending 4,323. I'm getting 4,321. So it's literally going to cost me about $2 to do almost $5,000 worth of volume. Now, if we have a look at dBridge, these guys raised $5.5 million worth of funding from 27 institutional investors and 3 angel investors almost 3 years ago now. So again, a tokenless bridge. These investors do need to get their ROI. So at some point, I would imagine dBridge will launch their own token, and you can see they've even got a point system that's going to eventually come out. So that's a telltale sign that it's going to have some form of an airdrop in the future. Now, the last one we're going to want to use is Jumper Exchange. So Jumper Exchange is utilizes Leafy, which was raised $17.5 million, so quite a substantial raise, for a bridge. And Jumper, we're going to want to use the across bridge in order to get a 95% rebate on our optimism. So we're going to go onto here, and I'm going to need OP tokens to Arbitrum. I'm going to bridge 1.66. And then we're going to have a list of bridges that come up here. So we need to find across, because across is the one that utilizes Leafy, which is the DApp that did receive the funding, and it's also the one we're going to get the rebate on. So you're going to get the rebate for your gas on here. And you can see I'm sending 4,381 and I'm getting 4,379. So it's literally about $2 of funds, and on top of that I'm actually getting a rebate for that $2. So it's going to cost me a few cents to create over $4,000 worth of volume here. All right, one other thing you can do, this is optional, while you are doing this route, is you can use the ZK bridge as well. You can see here when I funded this wallet, initially I funded all the funds to Arbitrum, and then I used the ZK bridge to send funds across to Linear, Base, and Scroll. This triggers a layer 0 transaction as well as a polyhedra transaction. If you haven't seen my polyhedra video, check that out, because that is a very promising airdrop at the moment that I am currently working very hard on. Probably about 80% of my airdrop time currently is spent on polyhedra, so I expect them to airdrop in about a month's time. And then I've just bridged back from those chains all across to Optimism, and then from Optimism I've started the route you've just seen. So that triggers 6 polyhedra transactions, 6 layer 0 transactions, then the 3 bridges on top of that, and also the 1 layer 0 transaction that went through Stargaze. Alright, so while that one is confirming here, I believe you'll get your rebates in about 2 weeks' time. So that'll come in the form of OP tokens to your Optimism wallet, which you can just sell on the marketplace, or you can use them for like governance or whatever reason you'd want to do that. I don't know, but that's what you can use them for. Alright, if you found this video useful, feel free to like and leave a comment. If you do want to join a Discord community, I do have a channel Discord community that is free to join. The link will be in the description, where I'm dropping some really time-sensitive alpha. I know some of the members there, I released a alpha post on a particular exchange that allowed you to claim Arbitrum tokens, and a few of the members there, they did 4 and 5 figures worth of airdrops in a single day, based on that alpha. So unfortunately that opportunity is gone, but I'm sure similar opportunities will come up again, and you'll want to be positioned in the right communities to get the correct information to get those funds. All right, thanks for watching, guys.